Contestant number 4, Aaron Samson. 2 dudes, 1 firecracker. 2 dudes, 1 firecracker. Aaron Samson.
When I was 19 years old, I was really good at being an idiot. I thought I was gifted and emotionally aware, but really I was privileged and emotionally not there. I'd keep a journal and I'd write entries like, I've been partying, life is crazy, but I'm so in touch with myself. It's New Year's Eve, 1995. I'm in a crowd of people in San Francisco waiting to see the fireworks. Now, there's a circle of cops keeping the crowd off the street, and I'm with my best friend, Darren. Darren and I are like fire and water. While I embrace danger, Darren tries to avoid it. I lean into Darren and say, hey, I brought this firecracker. We should light it and throw it in that circle of cops. Darren says, dude, that's a bad idea. Be cool, dude. It'll be fun. You be cool. It's still a terrible idea. But before Darren could even get another word in, I bend down real low, light the firecracker, throw a perfect hook shot over the crowd. It lands at the feet of the cops and explodes. Fellow Toastmasters, contest chair, have you ever done something so stupid that you instantly regret it? What did you do about it? As soon as I threw that firecracker, I pretend like nothing happened. But Darren and I aren't on the same page. He says, dude, the cops, they're looking at us. No, they're not. You gotta just be cool. Dude, they're pointing at us. Just be cool. They're walking toward us. Be cool. But Darren is right. 2 huge cops are walking toward us. One of them reaches for us and grabs Darren, handcuffs him, arrests him, walks him to the cop car. I'll never forget Darren's expression as he's looking back over his shoulder as if he's saying, dude. From that moment on, I go into panic mode. I needed to get Darren out of jail. But this is before cell phones. It was before internet. I didn't even know where to go. I managed to find the police station where they had Darren. But the lady at the front desk said, he hasn't even been processed yet. Come back in the morning. I wait in this station all night, do all sorts of nervous soul searching. I mean, why did I throw the firecracker? Because I thought it'd be amusing. That's not a good reason. And Darren told me not to throw it. I'm a total idiot. As soon as it's morning, I bailed Darren out of jail. The first thing I say when I see him is, dude, I am sorry. Darren looks at me with bloodshot eyes and says, just make it right. And when he tells me this, it feels like Darren is giving me a get out of jail free card. And the mission becomes clear. I needed to make it right. Darren was arrested on disorderly conduct and due in court 7 days later for his hearing. If the city of San Francisco decides to press charges, I'm prepared to confess to throwing the firecracker. It's the best way to make it right. So we both decide that I should ask my dad, who's an immigration lawyer, represent us both in court. So that New Year's night, I'm exhausted. I didn't get any sleep, but I'm out to dinner with my mom and my dad. I tell them everything that happened. I threw a firecracker. Darren got arrested. Can you be our lawyer? My parents are stunned. My dad says, is that all? Is that all? What do you mean, Dad? Is that all? That's kind of a lot. My dad turns bright red and blurts out, "We read your journal. You've been partying. Life is crazy. And you're touching yourself." What? No, I'm not. Wait, you read my journal? Yes. Be cool, Dad. We're worried about you, son. Can you be our lawyer? Fine. So, 7 days later, it's me, my dad, and Darren. We're all waiting outside of a San Francisco courtroom. They call Darren's name. My dad goes and talks to the prosecutor. I turn to Darren one more time and say, "Hey, I'm sorry." 5 minutes later, my dad walks back. He looks at us both and says, "They're not pressing charges." Thank God. Darren turns to me and says, "Good job, man. You made it right." I've never felt so much relief in my life. Friends, there's going to be times that you screw up in life. You may not screw up as bad as I did, but you will likely screw up some other way. As opposed to pretending like it never happened or shrinking in shame, just make it right. Maybe you said something that insulted someone. Just apologize and make it right. Or maybe you did something really stupid. Admit the mistake and make it right. Or maybe you threw a firecracker in a circle of cops. Don't be an idiot. But if you are, make it right. You won't be able to turn back time, but you might get an opportunity to make it right. 25 years after that fateful New Year's Eve, Darren and I are still closer than ever. He reminds me, "Dude, you weren't cool that night." But I tell him, "Dude, I made it right."